Hey guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you all had a wonderful Monday yesterday. It's always kind of like getting back into the week, but I hope you made the most of it and I hope you have a wonderful morning this morning. I'm just hopping on here really quick to show you guys what my full face of makeup looks like. I don't do this every day. Actually, most days I apply a CC cream and maybe some blush and mascara and I'm out the door. But I do sometimes like to put a full face of makeup on. It just depends on what I'm doing, where I'm going, and how much time I have as a mom. So I do want to just show you guys what my routine does look like sometimes. Now I have started with, of course, our Time Wise cleanser. That's the 4-in-1 cleanser. I love it because I needed the exfoliation. I did a little extra this morning. I did the microderm abrasion as well that I do about twice a week. So I did the cleanser, the microderm abrasion set, which is the both parts, and the pore minimizer, and then I follow it with the day cream and the eye cream. So it's these three, my morning routine that I do every morning with the cleanser, day cream, eye cream. So that is what I have prepped my face with, and now that is on there, I'm going to begin my makeup with the foundation primer. I highly recommend using a foundation primer because it's going to, one, give you a better finished look, a smoother appearance, and it's going to help apply the makeup easier because it's giving you like, it's a better canvas. You don't want to paint, you would not have seen Mona Lisa on a piece of construction paper. It's on a well-prepped canvas that is the right type for the right paint. So this is what you want to prep your canvas with to get the finished look. It's going to give you more of that airbrush look. So you're going to apply it to your nose, forehead, and chin. And then from the nose, you spread it out to your cheeks. Okay. It feels so soft. I love it because it just makes your skin feel nice and smooth. I have large pores, so this is a friend to those of large pores like us, and it has SPF 15. So this is your first step in protecting. Now remember, with skincare, there are 5 steps that you want to remember. 5 important steps to do daily. Those 5 steps are always going to be cleansing, exfoliating, toning, moisturizing, protecting. So with the Time Wise, I have already, with just the cleanser, I have already cleansed, exfoliated, and toned. Then I moisturized, and now I'm protecting by putting on this with the SPF 15. And I'm going to usually do the CC cream, but this morning I'm going to actually do the Luminous foundation. So foundation or the CC cream, either of those, it's another step in the protection because you're protecting your skin from the sun. You're protecting your skin from free radicals, things that would get into your pores. Think about a car and how the paint, when it's painted, it's really easy just to wash off versus a car that does not have paint on it. It's kind of rusty, a lot harder to clean. So this is another step in protecting your face. And you guys, I used to be so frustrated trying to find the right color foundation. That's actually one of the reasons I got to Mary Kay. I thought, I did a skincare test panel and fell in love with it, but I love that it has 100% money back guarantee. I have spent, and I won't name brands, but so much money, and even sending stuff back and then waiting for it to come back in. And yes, some other brands do have that, but when you have a Mary Kay consultant and she has a fully stocked store, she's going to have what you need on hand. So if something doesn't work, you give it back to her. And whether it's me or another consultant, she switches it out, I'll switch it out, and you either have immediately the product that you need that matches your skin, or you are reimbursed. Because I got so sick of I go all the quizzes, all the things, and then get so excited and put it on, and then get in the car and you flip that visor down and it's a floating head. And that's not what you're supposed to look like. So I love that we have a money back guarantee and that we can switch product out and make sure you have the shade you need. So I use the Luminous Time Wise foundation. We have Luminous and we have Matte. Now you might be like, well, which one do I need? Do you have really oily skin? Then you need matte, because that is going to help with the shine and the oil control for 12 hours when you're using the skincare and the foundation. So if you have oily skin, use the matte. If you have drier skin or normal skin like me, you're going to probably want the luminous. So let me know if you need me to shade match you. I would love to. I can send you samples where you can meet in person if you live nearby, and we can see what color you are. That way you don't have to be a floating head. Please don't be a floating head. So this is the luminous, and I am the very pale shade. So we won't disclose that. Miss Mary Kay Ash did not disclose her age. I will not disclose how pale my shade is. But we're going to start here. I like to kind of get it throughout. And you're always going to want to start spreading it through here, because that's where you're going to have the most redness and discoloration you want to cover up. And you guys, this foundation brush, for those of you who don't know, I do have a license in master cosmetology. I love doing hair, skin, nails, all of that. But I retired to be a full-time mama, and I love that even more. But of all the brushes I've ever used, you guys, this brush is so cool. I've done so many makeup for special events and weddings and proms. But this little doohickey right here, it's called the blending brush. And surprise, it's really good at blending. Now, with skincare, you've probably heard me say it a million times. You want to go up and out because gravity pulls us down, much like the news a lot of times. So we want to go up. With makeup, it's the opposite. You want to blend down. You have all those wonderful little bitty fine hairs on your face, and you don't want them all fluffed up going, hello. You want it all down. So down with the makeup and up with the skincare. And you guys, you just blend it, like I said, from here out, a downward motion, until you're happy. There's no special formula like, oh, this way, then that. You just blend it until you don't see a floating face anymore. I wish I could be a TikToker that just done, but I am pretty sure I have a little bit of ADHD in me. And I'm like, here's a spot, there's a spot. So just blend until you are happy with your face in a downward motion. But I also love that, you guys, with a brush versus your hands, you have so much more control over the product. You have a more airbrushed, smoother finished. You're not getting any bacteria on your hands into your pores. I already struggle with acne and breakouts, so I'm really careful with cleaning my brushes and not applying my makeup with my hands, because I'm getting a smoother finish and I'm getting less bacteria and anything you may, even if you just washed your hands, if you touched something, didn't think about it, the hand towel, maybe the hand towel, did you clean it? Like, when's the last time you switched it out? It's so easy to get bacteria on your hands. So I recommend using a brush for more control, using less product, and keeping bacteria off your face. You guys, I love this foundation. It just has a dewy finish. Okay, so that's my foundation. And if you have any excess on your brush, our professional makeup artist always tells us to go down here and just blend it out around your neck. I love that as a Mary Kay consultant, we have access to so many great training videos, because my job, you guys ready for a secret? My number one job is not selling stuff. My job is to educate, and I love educating. I love teaching people, because you guys, if I can do this and you can't, that's not helping you. So my job is to learn new things, new tricks, understand product knowledge so I can pass it to you so that you can, from the comfort of your bathroom, do what you need to do. Not just watch something and, well, she did my makeup and it was great. No, when you meet with me and do a consultation, or we do a virtual consultation, a color party, any of that, where I'm training you, a Mary Kay consultant will never touch your skin. It's in our contract. We don't. Even though I'm a licensed cosmetologist and legally I can, I will not, because my job is to teach you. It doesn't help you if I can do it. I love teaching. So you guys, that is one of the great things about Mary Kay. We are educators. We supply you with phenomenal products, but we are educators. Even if you never use anything in the Mary Kay line, I hope that by watching my videos, being on my page, or even at a party, that you learn skincare, makeup tips are awesome, but that you learn skincare health and how to take care of your skin. That's my number one thing, and I get excited about it because I love it. I love my skin, and I want everyone else to love their skin when they find the right products and are consistent with them, whatever that is for you. There's no judgment here. Okay, I got excited. So we have prepped, we have done the foundation, and now I don't always do this, but we do have these really nifty little sticks. So these are contour sticks. I know contour freaks a lot of people out. Deep breath. So we also have powder contours. If you are beginning with contouring and it may freak you out a bit, powders are much more forgiving. So if you want to try these, that's awesome. Let me know. If you want to try the powders, if you're a little, not so sure about it, both are great, but it is a little bit easier for starting with the powder. So we have latte and I forget the name of the darker one, but there are 2 levels of that, and then we have 2 different highlighters. So this is my contour sculpting stick. This is called Mary Kay at Play contour stick, and this is the highlighting stick. And this one is, I don't know if I have rose gold. This is rose gold. So let's see. I'm gonna go up here. And basically with contour, you kind of create a 3. You do not want to go too far. Do not go past like the outside of your iris because you don't want to bring your face down. So usually rules of thumb is you use the face as a marker. You use your eyebrows, your eye. You use things to mark. So don't go past the outside of your iris. So and it kind of creates a 3. And then you go to the grocery store like this and everyone thinks you're crazy. No, you blend it out. The biggest thing is having a blending brush. So some people contour their nose. I'm fine with my nose. I mean, you can contour it. You can just do it on the sides. I can do it to show you guys. You can do it on the front and then on the sides. And then I like to highlight my cheekbones. And guys, one thing I want to express is that makeup is fun. Play with it. Don't be intimidated by it. And everyone has certain ways of doing stuff. I feel like every few years it's do it this way. No, do it that way. Have fun. Try different things. And when you find what looks great on your face that you love, there are certain laws and rules with color palettes and with facial structure. But for the most part, you guys, it's just playing. It's art. It's expression. And finding what you feel confident in and what you like on your face. Okay, so now we're going to blend this out so I don't look like a comic character. I find a lot of people are intimidated by makeup. Now, that's not the same as not wanting to wear makeup. That's totally fine. I love that I have plenty of clients who don't wear makeup. They just love the skincare. That's awesome. You don't have to wear makeup. But if your reason for not wearing it is it intimidates you, get in the mirror and play with it. Have fun. Think of like a kid when they're coloring. Oh, that one didn't work. Go to the next one. Don't be intimidated by it. It's a lot of fun. And we're going to blend upwards. Okay. And towards the hairline. The biggest thing is not dragging it too far down so you don't make your face look longer. You want to lift it. So we're bringing it back up and blending it into the hairline. I love that it's called Mary Kay at Play because it's like playing around with color and it's a lot of fun. And make sure when you're doing the bottom, don't bring it above the jawline. Bring it right below the jawline. Because you're creating a big 3 and highlighting the prominent features of your face. Now we're going to go to this side. You guys, I'm really giddy today because one, I have my voice back. I've been fighting bronchitis that kind of became pneumonia, but we kicked it in the butt, so I didn't get too bad, thankfully, which was awful. And it's my son's birthday. He's 4, so I'm just like ecstatic. I have a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old. My daughter's birthday was Sunday, and then today is Liam's birthday, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. So I will not apologize for being super excited because it's just a really good day. It's a good day to choose for you to have a good day too. It's always a good day to choose to have a good day. Okay, I'm blending this. And then you have the little highlighted parts. I used to be so intimidated by this. I'd see TikToks and there'd just be color everywhere and I'd be like, I can't do that. I'm a professional. You can do it. It's simple. Just start simple. Have fun. Play with it. Okay. Now we're going to do... Okay, so this is my Mary Kay Perfect palette. We have 3 palettes in Mary Kay. So this is the mid-size one. It's called the Perfect palette. I love it because you can fit a ton of eyeshadows in here, or you can do like I have 3 eyeshadows, a blush, and then this is my cream to powder. I'm not using this today, but this is another foundation we have. It's great for people, well, really of all skin types, but it gives you more of an airbrush finish. It goes on, it's a cream, it turns to a powder. A lot of people love this, especially in the summer, because it's a lighter finish. So you have the powder, it's not as, it's just better for like when it's really hot, because I live in Georgia, so yes, it gets sticky. But anyway, so this is the Perfect palette. We have petite palettes that for the rest of January are on sale. Let me pull mine out. So the petite palette, and one of mine is not in here right now, but this fits 4. I wanted to show you how you can move it around. So it's magnetic. I love that it stays put. It doesn't fall out. This is a great palette. So this is normally $10, but now this is just the palette is $10. The eyeshadows are $8 a piece, but if you spend $50, there's a list of, it's on the, I believe it's pinned at the top of the group. There is a list of things you get half off, and this is one of them. So if you spend $50, in fact, it's not quite 50, but because you guys are watching this, I'm going to tell you a secret. If you've made it this far, if you buy 4 eyeshadows, let me know, and I would give this to you because it's close enough to $50. So if you buy the 4 eyeshadows that fit in here, I will give you for $5 the petite palette. So let me know if you're interested. But we're going to do an eyeshadow look with these colors. So you always want with your eyeshadow, the general rule of thumb is a light shade, a medium shade, then a darker shade. So for my light shade, I believe this is Biscotti. And then I'll look at the other 2. I know this last one is Cinnabar. I want to say this is Rose, Dusty Rose. I believe it's Dusty Rose. So we're going to do these colors today. And I am using my makeup brushes. Let's see. So I like to start with the all over brush. So this is the all over brush. It gives you good, it's kind of flat, gives you good control over the color. So, let's see. And there is, I don't have it in here this morning, but there is in my other bag, a wonderful eye primer. So we have lip primer, we have eye primer, a face primer. They're wonderful primers. I'm just not wearing it this morning, but you can have that if you'd like. It helps your eyeshadow last all day long. It is wonderful. It's like gluing it on there so it stays put. So, this is the Biscotti. We're going to place it all over the lid and the brow, all the way up here. Okay, and now we're going to do the mid shade, the Dusty Rose, which I love. And we're going to do that from the lid to about 2/3 up the way here. So you're leaving, this will be just biscotti in the corner, and this up here will be biscotti. So the lighter shade will be here and here. So you're just kind of covering 2/3 of it. Like that. Trying to get where you guys can see me apply it. I have like 3 mirrors right here. So all the way up here. Like that. Okay, and now we're going to change brushes for the darkest color. And we're going to use this angled brush that is the, I believe it's the eye crease. Yes, it's called eye crease. So I love this because it has a great angle. I'm going to dip it right here. And then go down this way, and then we're going to keep it upright and go this way. So that this will be a more darker line, and then this will be more blended up here. And then we'll go back with a blending brush. And don't ever panic if you're like, oh, that doesn't look right. Usually, no, we all make mistakes, but usually you just need to go in and blend it. So don't panic if you don't think it looks right. Blending covers a multitude of eyeshadow mistakes. But sometimes it just looks like that because it's not blended. So don't panic. Trying to make sure we're identical twins and not fraternal over here. Okay, now we're going to go in with the blending brush. This is the blending brush. Now the blending brush comes separate from, if I can pick this up, from the brush pouch. But I highly recommend it because it's great at blending. So now we're going to go through here and just kind of blend it all together. See the difference in just blending? A lot of times it's just the blending. There you have it. That's eyeshadow. And sometimes I do like to go in, because I love a little bit of sparkle. So sometimes I will go in with, let me see if I got my all over brush, like a shimmer color. I think this is crystalline. So just a really light shimmer. And just over where the iris would be, just put a little bit. And just kind of brightens your eyes a bit. So it would just be right over where your iris is. Here. Okay, and then I'm going to use for today, we have 3 different eyeliners. Well, there's also the gel eyeliner, but what I normally use is there is the deep brown, the black for the pencils, then we have the liquid, then we have the gel. The liquid only comes in black, but I like to use brown. Personally, that's just what I tend to use. So we're going to get... And I also love that these come with a sharpener and the lid, so you can sharpen it as you need to. Okay, and then a trick with this is that if you're not steady with doing a straight line, you're just going to do a little bit at a time. Like you would start and do short little lines until you get to where you want it. Try and turn it so you can see. You just do short little lines. And I like to go underneath with a smudger brush and with a powder. You guys, I got so excited, I forgot. I do have under eye corrector. I just got too excited and I forgot it. And also a concealer. Under eye corrector is great for if you have dark circles, maybe you didn't sleep great, or if you have genetic dark circles like I do. It just goes underneath the eye and then the foundation. And then I prefer to do the concealer over. And my reason why is because you actually use less concealer if you apply your foundation and then your concealer, because sometimes you'll use more than you think you need. Whereas if you do it afterwards, you don't use nearly as much concealer. That's the concealer. And then we'll take our smudger brush over here and just kind of, let's see, take my darker color, the Cinnabar. And go underneath with it. And kind of blend it in. And that's my eye look. Okay, and now we're gonna do, this is our cheek brush. This also comes with the brush bundle. And I'm using Blush and Shy. Something I have never been accused of being. And I really love, it's like a not triangle, shapes. It's like a rectangle shape, and it's really great for picking up the product and applying it right where you need it on those cheekbones. It just gives you really great control. All these brushes give you really great control over the product, which I really like. Now, if you notice, I haven't done my mascara yet because I like to finish with, we have a translucent powder that I like to use as like a setting powder. So it's for every, color because it's translucent. We do have silkening powders, but those are, need to color match, shade match. So I love the translucent powder because everyone can use it. So we'll go through that and then I'll do the mascara. Okay, so there's that. Now we're gonna do, I love this brush, you guys. It's so soft. I don't have any excuse to use it. So this is our all over powder brush. And this is our all over translucent powder. So it has this little twist cap inside. So you'll twist it open, pour some in here. It reminds me of, I used to use Bare Minerals a long time ago, but I had a hard time ever matching that shade too. But you pour some in the cap, twirl it around, tap it. I like to tap it so I'm not wasting any product. And make sure you go underneath the eyes because we've just put concealer on. This is going to help that concealer not crease. And keep your eyeliner in place. It's just so soft. I think I could just keep brushing my face. So that is the setting powder, and I love it. You just twist it back so none of it dumps out. I love it because I feel like everyone who has a makeup bag has at some point had a powder, a blush, a highlighter just explode. And you don't know why, but it's just broken, and then you open and there's just powder everywhere. So I like that everything is in a container where it's not going to explode in your bag. So this twist, it closed. You don't have any spill out when you're not using it. Okay, so I'm going to finish with my mascara. And we have a lot of great mascaras to choose from. So I am using, well, once I can find it, I am using I believe it's the Ultimate today. Excuse me, this is Lash Love. I accidentally lied. This is Lash Love, and we have, let's see, Panorama is probably one of the most popular ones, and we also have a waterproof one that's very popular. But I love all the mascaras, and I can post a thing later today about if you're not sure which one you need. There are, they're each great, but they have different things they do. So this is the Lash Love. I'm going to look over here in my mirror so I don't poke myself in the eye. So I learned just recently at one of our skincare classes, there was a makeup tutorial by our phenomenal, one of our directors, Alden. And I never knew this. Who has ever put mascara on and then you bump and you have black and you don't want to mess up all the work you just did on this beautiful canvas and you're trying to wipe it off? So here's a pro tip. When you're doing your mascara and your hand decides to jerk or your eyelashes twitch or you just do something and when you have the mascara on you, let it dry. Don't touch it. This is hard for me. Don't touch it. Let it dry. And when it dries, you just brush it off. That's it. That's it. I did this Sunday. I was trying to hurry and I caught my eyebrow and it had black up here. I was like, nope, don't touch it. Got in the car, brushed it off before I went in. No black. So I thought that was a really cool little trick. Because I always want to immediately just try and get it off. All right, then we're going to end with the lips. And I don't always wear lipstick. I do like it. Just depends. I also have Invisalign retainers, so what I use kind of depends. But I do like using the lip liner. in the lip primer. Again, because I have that retainer, I don't like it feathering and getting on my retainer. So this is a great primer. This is the Mary Kay Time Wise Age Fighting Lip Primer. So not only is it priming your lips, it's fighting age. It's just like awesome. So put that on, letting it dry for a moment. Okay, and I love, once again, who has ever got, just like the foundation, a lipstick shade? They're like, oh, this is awesome. It looks great. A little Walmart tab. Then you get home, you put it on, and it is not what it looked like on that little Walmart tab. It's awful. And then you're stuck with it because you've used it. You cannot return it. Mary Kay, we are so adamant about customer service. So when you get the lipstick, if you don't like it, you just give it back to me. And I send it back to the company, and you try a new one, and we'll keep going until we find the shade that you like. It's okay if you've used it. You can use all of it and give it back to me. You know, honesty is on your part if you're just using it to get new lipstick, but if you don't like it, give it back to me and we find you another one, because I have done that before, and it's so frustrating to feel like you've wasted your hard-earned money. Then you end up with this graveyard of products. You guys, it is so nice that I use Mary Kay head to toe, and for once, I don't have a graveyard of beauty products. I have what I use, and I don't have that stash of things I bought, I thought I loved and hated. So if you want to try a lipstick, let me know. If you have colors you like, it's safe. You're gonna find one you like. If not, you get your money back. So again, I'm always gonna rave about that. So for today, and I have my little, you guys, I love this thing. This is where I grab all my makeup from. If you don't have one, ask me how you can earn one for free. Okay, so I have, let's see, what color we're gonna do today. I really love this neutral. This has been one of my favorites lately, and I didn't really, you know, wear neutrals a whole lot, but I love this neutral, and I love how it goes on. I never used to wear gloss. I was not a lip gloss person, not since like the 7th grade. I don't know. But I love that Mary Kay lip glosses aren't like tacky. They go on smooth. They stay well. You even can use, so this one in here, this is, I believe, Berry Delight. I use this as a stain a lot of times. So you can put their lip glosses on, let them stay for a second, blot them off, and you have a lip stain. So they have great color and they last. So I'm going to start with, let's see what, I think this is medium nude. Yes, this is a medium nude lip liner. You can just start with a little X and find your lips. And you can, if you want a fuller lip, go a little bit outside. Caution, don't go too far outside. Like if your lips are up here, unless you've had injections or something done, people are gonna know that's not your normal lip. So caution with how far outside you go. I mean, if you want to do theatrical makeup, that's totally fine. You do you, boo. But we do want to kind of keep it near the natural lip line where you can add some fullness, but still look like they are in fact your lips. I like to go above a bit because I have a really thin upper lip. My mom always told me, your lip doesn't even move when you talk. Use your lip. It's like, well, there's not much of it to use. And I used to never use lip liner, but you guys, it really helps keep your color from feathering out. So this plus the primer is just a win-win. That I like to fill in personally. I like this color a lot. This is medium nude. Okay, and then we're going to use this cute little mini lip gloss. You guys asked me if you want to try a lip gloss because, again, I was not a lip gloss person until I tried these. But if you want to try one, let me know. I think it's 5 different shades. I know I have, this is the Tawny Nude. I have, there's a red one. I believe the Berry Delight. I know I have Fancy Nancy. But ask me if you'd just like to try a lip gloss color. I will get one to you. Okay, if you guys have lasted this long, send me a message, give me a thumbs up, send me a, hey, I saw your makeup video, I want a free lip gloss. I'll mail it to you or deliver it to you with a smile on my face or a little thank you sticker because my face can't be mailed through the mail. That's my face, guys. Now, I don't always, like I said, this is a rare full glam look, but if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope your Tuesday is ridiculously fabulous. Bye, guys.